No
Um,
worries. Loud and clear.
so it's nice to see so many of our members on the call here. So this is really an information sharing session for the Energy Enterprise Coach facility that Ashai and Ankit work on. We're quite keen at the Global Distributors Collective to share these opportunities with you guys, our members, so that you have access to all of the information out there in the ecosystem, and you can leverage lots of different trainings and resources. And the Energy Enterprise Coach is now freely available to companies. So this is why we really wanted to hold this information sharing session today. So I am not going to spend too much time on it, but I will now hand over to Ankit and Ashai to take you through what the offering is, and then hopefully you'll be able to answer some questions at the end from our members if you do have any.
Right. Thank you so much, Jessica, for starting us off. Welcome, everyone. This webinar is, as Jessica mentioned, we're talking about the Energy Enterprise Coach, which is essentially a platform for coaching and mentoring and providing the business aspect to the technical side of the business of renewable energy. As GDC members and also some of the EEC members, some of you have perhaps had the experience of the EEC program, but this is for the larger cohort to understand what the benefits are, what the EEC program actually is, what the platform is all about, and what the benefits are. So let's dive right into it. Ankit, over to you for a quick overview of what we're doing today, and then we will go deeper into the EEC overview of the program, and then Theo will take you through the entire platform. He'll give you a live demo of how to register on the platform and how to navigate it, and then that will be followed by a couple of enterprises that will be sharing their journey and their experience with the Energy Enterprise Coach platform, and then we'll break into some questions. So Ankit, over to you for some quick introductory remarks.
Excellent. Thanks, Ashay. And so I think firstly, a big thank you to the GDC team, Jessica, you and your team, who've given us this opportunity to collaborate with you in terms of sharing about the Energy Enterprise Coach program to members who are part of the GDC platform. So very quickly, so Energy Enterprise Coach, as Ashay mentioned, is a business development support facility. We were set up roughly about 2.5 years ago with the goal of providing tailor-made BDS support to companies that are working in the renewable energy sector. So it's implemented by 2 organizations. So I'm part of NERAS and I'm the team leader for EEC. And I work closely with Ashay and also another colleague, Theo, who's on the call, who are part of Intellicap. So NERAS and Intellicap jointly together deliver the Energy Enterprise Coach program. So in terms of the sort of the session today, I'll give a very quick overview of the EEC program in general. I'll try and keep it very brief, just to give you a sense of what the EEC program is and does. There's a lot more information on our website, so we'll share links, to our website as well, so you can go and check us out in a bit more detail. But what we really want to focus on today is one of the offerings, that is open, as Jessica also mentioned, freely open to all enterprises in the sector. And that's the e-learning offering. And just to give you an idea of what it covers and, how members can benefit from it. So with that, let me just quickly share my screen and just give you a very, very short overview of the EEC program in general. Before I do that, let me see. Ashay, is my screen visible? Maybe we need to make it full screen.
Yes, you can just go into the slide share mode. slideshow.
Yes, yeah, sorry, just trying to get that part to work. 1 second. Excellent. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, but is that now in slideshow?
Yes, it's fine. We're seeing 2 screens, but I think that's okay.
Okay. All right. Just 1 sec. Hold on. Let me try and do this. Is it still 2 screens?
Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. All right.
yeah.
Okay, good. All right. I'm going to try and keep this very brief. So this is just to give you a quick overview of the EEC program. So what I mentioned earlier, so EEC is a program that is here to support professionalization of clean energy companies. So this is a program that has been dedicatedly set up to focus on BDS support, and BDS that is tailored to an enterprise stage of growth, their business development needs, the type of clean energy offering, and also based on location. And where does EEC really fit in terms of the ecosystem? So EEC was conceptualized to support companies that are at an early to venture stage of growth primarily. So as many of us are aware, we still have a large number of enterprises that are in the ecosystem that are functioning at that sort of early stage and need a bit of additional support, in various forms, including business development, to help move companies along that growth trajectory and to help strengthen what we call the missing middle. And that's the kind of gap that EEC tries to come in and plug in particular. And the reason why we're collaborating with GDC is because GDC also has a very similar type of focus where we're really trying to help strengthen the local ecosystem in the RE sector, primarily focused on Africa, but then to some extent in Asia as well. In terms of how we're set up, so as I mentioned, EEC is implemented by 2 entities, so NERAS and Intellicap, and we are overseen by our funding. So our funding agency is essentially RVO, the Netherlands Enterprise Agency, and our overall program funders include the Dutch government, EU, DANIDA, and also NDEF. So EEC was an initiative that was conceptualized by RVO in collaboration with Energizing Development. And this is going to just be my final slide. So just to show you very briefly what EEC covers. So as I mentioned, we typically tend to focus on companies that are either at startup, venture, or also potentially at growth stage. So companies where there is a minimum amount of structure in place, but they do need that additional push and acceleration to help move them along that growth trajectory. And how do we do this? So we have 3 different forms of offerings. So there is e-learning, which is what this particular session is going to focus on mostly. But then we also offer 2 other forms of support. So that's cohort training and one-on-one mentorships. Very briefly, so the e-learning platform, as you will hear in a bit, is an online learning platform which has been set up to offer e-learning services to all companies that are in the renewable energy sector, irrespective of where you're based. In terms of cohort training and individual mentoring, these are more specific to specific countries where we are working in at the moment. So here we work with certain program partners, who have a portfolio of companies within their program, but also in the broader ecosystem. And just to sort of show you, so with cohort trainings and mentorships, these are the sort of the 2 big programs that we work with. So Sea Clean Cooking, which is a program funded by RBO, and it comprises of 2 sub-programs, the Africa Biodigester component and Higher Tier Clean Cooking component. Both of these programs are functional across 4 or 5 countries, primarily in Africa and then to some extent Asia. And then we also support Energizing Development, which many of you might have heard of, is a program that is managed primarily by GIZ, and it's operating across 20 plus countries. So this is sort of the EEC target focus. So we work across 4 countries in East Africa, 4 in West Africa, and 2 in Asia. But to again reiterate, this is primarily in terms of cohort trainings and mentorships, where we have a country-based target and focus. E-learning, we don't have any such sort of country mandate, and that is open to companies working across the world. But we obviously do focus a lot more on companies working in Africa and developing Asia. So I'll pause there. That was just a short intro to the EEC program that I wanted to share. But then now to the main part of our presentation, which is a demo of the e-learning platform. So over to you, Ashay. Right.
Thank you so much, Ankit. I think a couple of things to remember. One, that it is not, the mandate is not for any particular geography. If you're in any country, you're free to join, and the platform is free. How to join, what to do when you register, and how to navigate all of that, and what exactly is the platform about. That is what will be taken up by Theo. Theo, over to you. Please share your screen and take everyone through the wonderful platform of Energy Enterprise Coach.
Right. Thanks, Ashay. Can you see my screen?
Not yet. It's in. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so I'll just go through the Energy Enterprise Coach platform. And as my colleague has mentioned, it's an online platform where we have e-learning materials. And the focus is, companies that are dealing with clean energy as such. So this is how the background looks like. And in terms of the home button, you can see we have a breakdown on what EEC is about. And my colleague has also guided all of us through that. And from here, from this point, you can also see the different partners that we have on the platform. So any of you can access the website. So maybe Ashay, you can also post the link on the website during this session. So each of you can access this platform. And just in case you'd want to register from the platform, basically on this part, once we have the description of the program, on this part, we have an application form. So you can always access the application form from this side of the platform. And once you've completed your application, and I'm sure we'll also share with you the link to the application form as well. Once you've completed, you gain access to the platform. So once we get you on the platform, this is how your dashboard would look like. And your dashboard has the first bit is a user guide. And from this point, you can download the user guide, and it's also a breakdown on how to access the platform. So you can download the user guide from this part just in case you're facing any challenges. And then the other parts that you get access to on the dashboard is the courses that you're starting. So I will also show us the 10 courses that we have on the platform. So you can be able to track how many courses have you completed, how many certificates have you received. So after you've completed each course, you're able to receive a certificate that can be downloaded from the platform, and you can use it to showcase your experience and also knowledge that you've gained from the platform. And then you can also onboard other learners from your company onto the platform. So I'll also guide you on how to onboard other learners. And basically, it's just to help you in terms of managing your company. In case you have a sales and marketing person, you can add them to the platform. They can also for free access the sales and marketing course. If you have a financial management person, they can also be able to be onboarded and access the courses that we have on the platform. So on this part, on the dashboard, we also have a section on appointment with mentors. So we also offer e-mentorship, and we have a team of mentors who have experience on the in terms of running and managing and supporting also businesses that are in the clean energy space. So in case you identify, my business is lacking in ABCD areas, could be financial management, it could be fundraising, then you can always reach out to us, and we can connect you to a mentor who will be able to support you with regard to the challenge you're facing, and you're able to address these issues as we go along. So under recommended courses, so once you do the application on the platform, we are able to do a needs analysis and understand what are the areas of your business that you might need support on, or that would be good for you to focus. So once you've filled the form, then we onboard you to the platform. You can see the recommended courses that we have allocated for you. And the courses that you're taking up can also be seen. Just in case you're doing 3 courses and haven't finished yet, then you're able to see the number of courses that you're taking as well. And as I mentioned, if you want to add more users onto the platform from your company, you can use this functionality on the dashboard, and basically is clicking add users and then putting in their email, their name, and their role within the organization. So basically that is how the dashboard of the EEC platform looks like. And at any point, in case I've gone too fast, feel free to unmute yourself and ask a question with regard to the dashboard side. So the next part on the platform is the courses that we have. So as my colleague has mentioned, the project is open to different countries within the region and also outside. So we have courses in English, and also to support the French-speaking countries within Africa. We also have French translations of these courses. So on this part, you can see the different courses that we have. So we have 10 courses on the platform at the moment. And if you just want to do the courses in English, you can always click on the English part. So once you click the English and the key themes, you will be able to see the 10 courses. So normally, from the experience that we've had, learners would want to start with the beginner courses. And we have also listed them. For example, sales and marketing would be a beginner course. We also have financial management as a beginner course, business foundation and planning. So it would be good to start with those courses. And the more you go into the different materials, the more you realize they also borrow from each other. Because from financial management, then you're able to understand, okay, maybe I need to fundraise. First, I want to understand how my financials are looking, and then go into fundraising. And then once you get into fundraising, you realize for me to prepare my business for an investor, I need to have, for example, a pitch deck. And then we have a mastering pitch development course as well. And maybe you'd want to go into the more advanced courses, for example, financial modeling, understanding what is a financial model, and also how to create one for your business. So many of these courses are linked, and we always encourage our learners, as soon as you've unlocked one course, try as much as possible to complete it before unlocking another course, because of the linkage, and you'll be able to grasp the content on the different courses once you move strategically as well. So the other bit in terms of going into the courses, so maybe I'll just I'll open one course to showcase the different courses and how they look like. So for example, if you're taking up the sales and marketing course, once you click on that course, then you get a breakdown of what is included under sales and marketing. So on this part, we have the syllabus bit, and the syllabus is a breakdown on the different modules within the courses. So we have introduction to sales and marketing, all the way to developing a sales and marketing strategy. And then the interesting part as well is we've also included templates. So for example, if you want to create a sales and marketing plan, then you can access the templates that we've included on the platform as well to simplify your role as a business owner, and also to help you make these different aspects of your business grow over time. So under syllabus, you can check out what we have. And then for each module, we have a short set of questions, which we call assignments, basically to gauge your knowledge. So after you complete every module, you're able to take up an assignment to check whether you've grasped the content that we have on the platform. And then beyond that, there are sometimes learners are unable to answer the question. So you have 2 tries to take up an assignment. In case you're not able to complete the quiz correctly, we're able to increase your access to the assignments. So there's also that part. And then we have external links. Under external links, so basically, if you're looking at additional materials outside the platform that we found useful, then you can access them through the external links. And as I mentioned, in terms of mentors, if you want to take up a mentor, each of you will be allocated a set of mentors for you to select. These are e-mentors who you can meet with virtually, sorry. And then at that point, have the discussions, and the mentor will help you understand the different concepts that you're not able to grasp clearly. And they can also support you with regard to taking up the different courses as well. So under sales and marketing, as you can see, if you want to go through the course, this would be the first part to open, just going through the sales and marketing course guide. So for this part, now it's just a breakdown on, once you've opened the sales and marketing course, how are you able to access the sales and marketing part the sales and marketing costs on the platform. So as you can see, we have a breakdown here on where to go within the course section. And then from that point, once you've done the course guide, the next bit is to access the next module, which is Introduction to Sales and Marketing. And for this bit, just give it a second as it loads. You now have the different materials that we have on the platform. So the idea is to go through this content. You can access it on your phone, but we always recommend that you use a laptop because it gives better visibility and you're able to understand and grasp the content really well with a wider screen as well. So once you've gone through the module of Introduction to Sales and Marketing, as I mentioned, the next part is the quiz. So when taking a quiz, as I mentioned, you get 2 chances to try out the quiz. In case you are not able to complete the quiz or you're not able to get everything correct, then you have this functionality here of submit a request. And once you're able to submit a request, we receive it and we urge you more attempts to take up the different quizzes. So the quizzes are very easy. It's basically just trying to understand whether you've been able to grasp the content that is on the materials. And just in case you feel like maybe there are some things that you haven't been able to fully grasp, then this is where also a mentor can jump in on a call with you and guide you through. It could be components of a sales and marketing plan that you might have missed. So once you're able to do all the courses and complete all the quizzes as well, then you'll be able to finish the sales and marketing course as an example. And once you finish the sales and marketing course, we always request that you share with us feedback. So feedback is just sharing, has the course benefited you? Have you been able to apply some concepts that you've gotten from the course within your business, etc. And from that, so far we've received good feedback from the learners we have on the platform, about an average satisfaction rate of 90%. And it would be good also for the members, just in case you start the courses, to share with us feedback, because it also helps us to improve the courses that we have and also the delivery of the materials as well. So let me just show you a course that has been fully completed. So once you complete a course, as I mentioned, you should be able to receive your certificate. So for me, I've completed the sales and marketing course, and I can access my certificate from the platform. And so this is how the certificate looks like. And everyone who's completed a course, so as soon as a course is completed, you also access a certificate as well. So maybe let me take a pause there and get the feel. Are there any questions so far? Anything that would need clarity before we move on to the next few segments of the platform? Any questions?
If there are any questions, you can either put it in chat or you can unmute yourself and ask Theo. And we'll also have a recap, just a very short recap after Theo's done with the entire platform. But if there are any questions at this point, please do share. Yes, Harriet. Harriet, did you have a question? I see you
Yes,
unmuted.
ma'am.
Yeah, please go
Yes,
ahead.
ma'am. So I want to know if the courses are free, then how can I be able to access the platform to register for the course that I want to do?
Sorry, didn't get that question.
Yeah, didn't get the question. Your voice is a little bit muffled. Can you repeat that?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So I want to know if the courses are free, and how can I be able to access the platform that I will register for the course that I want to do?
Right. So you don't have to register for every course. You register once on the platform, and then you have options for these 10 courses. You can choose any course that you want to do out of those. And whichever course you want to do all 10, you can do all 10. You want to do 1 or 2 or 5. That's up to you. Whichever course it gets your interest, you're free to take that course. The entire platform is free. Does that
Okay.
answer your question?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank
Yes,
you.
please.
Yes, Precious.
Thank you so much.
Sure,
No,
Harry.
I also wanted to understand if the courses are free, all of them, but I
Yes.
think I'm answered.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
how long is the courses? How long are the courses?
Maybe you
So,
can.
yeah, Theo, go ahead. But I think every course has a sort of a time commitment that you can see on your screen right now. This one is about 6 hours. So it's just depends on your speed of going through the material and then taking the assignments. Theo, if there's anything you want to add.
Yeah. So also it's a self-paced platform. So as soon as you unlock the financial management course, you can take your time to actually understand the materials and also complete the assignments as well. But then even if you've finished the financial management course, you still have access to the course itself, and you can go back and look up something that you might have found interesting, even after you finish the course on the platform. But then once in a while, you'll find an email from Theo asking you, I see you've opened the financial management course. Are you facing any challenges? In case you are, I can help. Or if not, just a nudge for you to complete the course, because sometimes you have had learners who've had to restart them. Yeah.
Okay, sounds interesting. Thank you so much for the clarity.
And if you're a business owner, there's no limit to how many of your employees can register, and you can add them. So all of the people in any particular department, if there's a course that is beneficial for them, that is beneficial for you to run the business better, smoother, to give them more knowledge on it, you're free to add them, and they can take any course at any point in time.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions? Okay, great. Theo, I think you can continue.
Okay. So we've also factored in sometimes you might not have a good connection to the internet. So you can also download the materials offline and access them at your own time and in your different devices. So on this part, we have an arrow pointing down. You should be able to download the different course materials. Unfortunately, the quizzes need to be done online. So ideally, in case you have unstable internet, we'd recommend you download the materials, go through them offline, and then come online to complete the quizzes as well. So as I mentioned, we have a couple of learners on the platform. So far, we have about 590 different learners in the clean energy space on the platform. And if you'd want to check out the different users we have, as I mentioned, we also have users from different countries. We have a breakdown of all of them within the platform. And also, just in case you get access to the platform and you don't want your details to feature on the platform, you can always come back to the dashboard and switch off show my profile, and your profile will also remain hidden. So we have different users on the platform. Just in case you'd want to check out the different learners we have, we also have that functionality. And we also have the part of frequently asked questions. And it's generally a breakdown on how the platform is accessed, eligibility, and how you can find more about EEC. So we have that section on the platform. You can also check it out. But just in case you're accessing the materials and you find something challenging, you can always reach out to us via the contact us feature. And on this part, it's just sharing your name, your details, and providing details on the issue that you want. It could be a technical issue that you're having with regard to logging in, or you need more information. And once you submit that, we normally respond at most within 3 business days, but our team is always available to respond upon request from the platform. So generally, that is the EEC platform. And we'd also encourage you to take up the different courses we have on this side, because they're generally very useful in growing the business as well. And we've also tailored the examples and also case studies to match the industry as well. So I think that is it from my end. If there's no question, I'll hand it back to Ashay.
Sure, thanks, Theo. In the meantime, if there are any questions, please feel free to ask. Just to also reiterate the point here, all of these courses are free of cost. You can register on the platform and take them at your own pace. There is no limit to the number of employees or the number of people in your organization to take these courses. Each of them is designed in a way that gives you the fundamentals for these subjects. While your company, your organization may be technically doing very well, but the point of these courses are to help you develop the business as well as you continue with the technical side of things. Theo, do you also want to maybe touch a bit on the mentorship part or the e-mentorship, that with every course you get access to an e-mentor who you can ask questions, and they can also help you understand the concepts a little bit better, maybe take you through the templates as well. Yeah. Okay, Theo, I think I've covered that. All right. Are there any questions? Anyone who wants to understand a little bit more about the platform as it stands? I've shared the website link on chat. Please do take a look at it and register right away. It's helpful. It's going to only help you. It takes nothing, and it'll help you create a better business. And talking about better businesses, if there are no more questions, we'll move on to the next segment, wherein you will hear from two of your own cohort members. These are members that have been with the EEC platform and have gone through the journey of taking the courses, the mentorships as well. So I would now like to invite Daniel from Safeplan to speak to the cohort and to everyone who's joined us here. Daniel, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Perfect, Daniel. Over to you. You'll have about 5 minutes. Please take us through the journey that you've had with EEC so far, and please educate us on what the benefits have been.
Yeah, thank you so much. My name is Akina Daniel. I'm from Uganda. At Safeplan Uganda, I'm the head of programs. Safeplan Uganda was founded in 2012, and in 2017, we started selling clean energy products. We are currently distributing clean cook stoves, solar lights, home systems, and now the electric pressure cookers. I joined the EEC training around 2021, which I really accessed through LinkedIn. I registered and started the training. It is self-paced, as it has been mentioned, and so helpful. It has helped me so much in the enterprise. Specifically, the learning platform provides simplified and well-articulated guidelines to business development. This is very good, and I really appreciate the team that came up with this training guidelines. I have attended the online training, and I have completed 3 courses. I got my certificates: financial management, marketing, and ESG. ESG was one of the areas that I really had a lot of challenges understanding what ESG really means. However, with the notes I got and the links I got through the platform, I am now convinced I can understand environment, safety, and ESG as abbreviated. So I have earned all my certificate. I've gone through that. Luckily enough, again, currently I am attending another program being facilitated by EEC, the Sea Clean Cooking Project. I am so impressed. I don't know by what chance this really happened. Now, what is important here is that this is a self-learning platform with the well-articulated learning materials. Small organization like Safeplan Uganda is very hard for us to recruit a staff and maintain them, especially financial managers. So with these course units, you'll find that you are able to follow the key steps of how to develop your budget, how to manage your budget, and even feed in the information and create a compelling financial report. Profit and loss, it helped me to understand the cash flow and the business, the balance sheet. These are areas that took me so many years. Each time they would ask for our financial document, I wouldn't understand. Why are these for asking this document? Until I went through this training, and now I can interpret my financial reports very well, especially in the areas of cash flow and the balance sheet. Those are areas that you just look at figures, you don't know how they have come there, at least profit and loss, but the cash flow and the balance sheet is a very tricky section of the financial management. So I really appreciate the EEC team and your partners for developing such a course. And now I am so proud that you are saying it is free. The other time we only had access to 3 courses, and if that is done, maybe that's when they would add you more courses. There were some few restrictions. I'm happy to hear that those restrictions have been lowered down, and now anyone can actually access. As I conclude, I have also invited a number of my team to join, because we are running a project supported by GIZ, promoting electric pressure cookers. And one of the challenges we have got is marketing, and they are very good materials. I would love that they have access to the materials themselves so that we can have this project successfully implemented. With that, thank you very much. And for now, let me pause in from there. If there's any question, please, you are welcome. Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you so much, Daniel. That was wonderful, and thank you for taking us through your journey and what you have gained from the EEC platform. So, as Daniel has mentioned, it used to be a lot lesser courses, but now these courses have been the number of courses has increased. It's all access, it's all inclusive. There's absolutely no cost, but it's all the benefits for you. To just drive the point home, I would like to also invite Fishani from ZASOLAR, Malawi. Fishani, why don't you give us a taste of what you have also experienced with EEC?
All right, thank you. So for us, my name is Fishani, it's Isha, by the way, from ZASOLAR in Malawi. We started off with a training, which was for us as an enterprise. So through that training, then we got introduced to the platform. So that means we have had an interaction with EEC on 2 fronts. One, as an organization, we participated in a training that has supported us to improve our mission, revising our mission statement, vision, our business plan development. Through that, I realized that what would be missing then would be the capacity in terms of the team. So when we got introduced to the platform, I realized that the platform is speaking to individual team members, because now each one of us had a chance to either refresh on what they know, or if it's a new training, access to a training program that they can enhance now their ability to understand what it means to be in business with us, what it means to work with us, what it means to implement projects with us, including what my colleague has mentioned, whether it's marketing, finance modeling for those that are in finance, fundraising, and whatnot, based on the courses that are available. So what I then came up as a strategy was to ensure that each of our team members, and when I say each, I mean all the staff. So I've encouraged all the staff to register for at least 1 course, complete and submit or show a certificate to management to just have a feeling of how they progress. To some extent, we're encouraged to use that as a means to get some opportunity. I mean, like, if someone has done a course that assists them to do something better, surely they will get an advantage over another person. So indirectly kind of was encouraging to say, if you do a course, it means you upskill yourself, and then you are better able to position yourself for opportunities that are coming within the organization. You know, as we are growing, we need more people. We don't want to get someone else. If you can train yourself using the platform to do something better. So that's what we have done during this time. And luckily, we have benefited because during this time, we have been implementing programs, grant programs. And I think in one way or the other, we have been able to do these things because the individual team members have had capacity to participate, contribute, and get the projects going forward. So at the moment, I think we have had 9. I think we just added 2 of our interns that joined us recently to the platform. So we should have like 9 or 11 members. Of course, we know 2 of those members have left. But regardless, if you are looking at promoting team, even if team members will leave, I think that's promoting individuals that are actually contribute to the sector. So for us, we're not just looking at team, we're looking at contributing to them because we are also pro youth and women. So when people join our organization, we encourage them to focus on their skills development as well. So the coming in of the platform is a very huge plus, and I really encourage all other organizations to take advantage of this to promote their individual staff members to take one course at least, take all if they can. It's a very good platform. I can say no more than that. It's self-explanatory, and I really would just look forward to getting more of the platform from our end. And thank you to the team for putting this up and all the partners.
Thank you so
Thank
much, Feshani. Thank you for explaining how a business owner or how the management can actually use the platform for upskilling their employees and also for helping them get better at their jobs, which can then lead to more opportunities in the future. So thank you, Feshani. Thanks once again to you, and Daniel, to you as well, for sharing your journeys with the EEC platform with us. Now we sort of move on to some of the closing remarks and questions and answers. If you have any questions for Theo, for Ankit, for Feshani or Daniel, please do unmute yourself and let us know. Both Theo and I, we have put the link to the EEC homepage in the chat. Please visit the homepage and register yourselves and your employees and your colleagues as well. We're open to taking any questions that you have on the platform, or its usability, its navigation, and its benefits as well. Moses, do you have a question? I see you unmuted yourself. If there's a question, please go ahead. Moses, if you're speaking, we can't hear you. Okay. Anyone else with any questions? Moses, we can't still hear you. If you have a question, you can maybe put it in the chat and we'll answer it. Okay, great. All right, just to reiterate a couple of points, the platform is completely free. You can add yourself and your employees and your colleagues, as many as you want. Take all the 10 courses or 1 or 2, whichever interests you. As Feshani has also mentioned, this can be used as a metric to measure the skills, the skill set of the employees and help them move forward in their careers in the organization as well. So please make complete use of it. It is for you. This is for anyone and everyone who is in the renewable energy space to just build their business. It is a business development support program. And also, yeah, any questions? If you have any questions later on when you register on the platform, please feel free to write to Theo through the contact page. Theo is very responsive and will immediately answer your questions. At that, Jessica and Ankit, maybe I'll hand it over to you, Jessica, first for any closing remarks and to just encourage the cohort members to register on the platform and to start with the courses.
No, thanks, Asha. I think you've done a brilliant job in giving an overview, and it's always really nice to hear how our members have already benefited from the platform and the fact that they can use the platform for as many of their employers as possible. I think it's a real positive. So it was really nice and refreshing for me to hear from the members as well. So thank you for hosting this for us and our membership.
Thank you, Jessica. Of course, our gratitude to you for allowing this and for partnering with us on this webinar. Ankit, before I come to you, I just want to check with Precious because she unmuted herself. Precious, do you have a question that we can answer?
No, I just wanted to ask if I'm free to share with the friends outside of my organization that are also into renewable energy.
Absolutely, yes. I mean, it's free for all. The far and wider it can reach, that would be great. Anyone who can benefit from it that you think should take advantage of the platform.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Okay, if there are no more questions, Ankit, over to you for some closing remarks and some encouragement.
I think there's been some really good sharings by two of our companies. I should also mention, I mean, in fact, both those companies are also part of the wider EEC offering. So in fact, both companies have gone through cohort training program, and one of them is also benefiting from mentorship, the more one-on-one mentorship. So to the extent possible, we try our best to offer all forms of support to companies. But the cohort training and mentorships are focused on a few countries, but the e-learning, like Ashay said, is open to all companies. I think the real benefit with e-learning is that you can extend it to all employees within your company and also share it with other companies. So it is a really powerful offering in that sense, and I can't underscore the real value of e-learning, which is the e-mentorship program. It's most mentorships out there come with some form of fee, but this mentorship is actually completely free. We do have world-class mentors and teachers who are available on the platform, and they are available to support in either English or French, so depending on where you're coming from. And we've seen, I think Theo, Ashay, and I have discussed that in a lot of cases, learners have gone beyond just the course material and also asked questions, which sort of plague them on a more day-to-day basis related to their function. And our mentors have been able to assist even in those aspects. So this is a real resource which is available. And I don't think Ashay or Theo spoke about how far we have reached. So we have, in fact, reached out to quite a few people across the globe. At the moment, we close to 200 odd learners on the platform who've started a course. There are over 500 courses that have been started, and about 400 which have been concluded as well. And I think the biggest evidence of it working is that many learners who've taken up at least one course have gone on then to take multiple courses, so they have derived benefits in terms of learning from these courses and the material that's available. So I think with just those words, I think we definitely are very keen, for many members to take this up and to promote it amongst your employees, but as Precious also mentioned, to other friends or colleagues that you have within the renewable energy industry. So yeah, that's about it from my end. Back over to you, Ashay.
Thank you, Ankit. Also to just add that every month we have masterclasses as well, which you can attend. And I'm sharing the link to the LinkedIn profile of Energy Enterprise Coach. Please follow this. This is where you also get the updates on the upcoming courses or on the masterclasses as well. And you can share this, you can attend these classes, and you can share this with your network as well. Finally, of course, thank you so much, Jessica, and the GDC team, and Ankit and the Nearest team as well, and Theo, Fishani and Daniel as well, for being part of the webinar, and all of you for attending it. We do hope that you'll register on the platform, take all the benefits from it, learn from the courses, let the mentors know if you have any questions, as difficult as they may be. We're all there to help and build a better, business-wise, a better ecosystem for renewable energy. So thank you, everyone. With that, I think we will close the session. If there are any questions, please feel free to reach out to us through LinkedIn or the platform through the contact us page.